at 46, I met the love of my life.
Yeah.
And it just was, it was God. I can't say that it was anything else.
Oh, he's beautiful. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
Cause I'm upset, okay? I am upset, all right? I'm upset. Listen, here's why I'm upset. Kenya, we were all rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. And now look at us. Wait, I need a minute.
2 hours later.
I don't understand, okay? Yesterday, here I was out on the South Beach having drinks with my good friend Boots. Shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. I come home only to hear that Kenya and Marc done broke up. I said to myself, Lord have mercy. Now, if I wasn't so intoxicated yesterday, I would have done the video last night, but I had to sleep that stuff off, okay? Anyway, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. First, let's get into the statements. And then we're gonna break it all down. I'm sure you already heard it because everybody been reporting about it. I'm gonna give you my take on it, okay? Now let's read. Now, Kenya says via People magazine that it is with profound sadness that I regret to inform my fans that I am divorcing my husband, Marc Daly. Due to recent and ongoing circumstances, I can no longer continue in the marriage. My sole concern and focus is and will always be my daughter, Brooklyn, my miracle baby. She was made in love and true commitment. I ask for our privacy and respect moving forward. Okay, and then he released his own statement. Now, I want y'all to get into this statement because we're gonna break it down. Here we go. He said, I have come to a difficult decision to separate from Kenya at this time. Our daughter has two parents that love her very much, and in her best interest, this situation should remain as private as possible. I cherish our family's good times together and will continue to co-parent in a loving way. Rumors, innuendo, or false accusations only serve to hurt our family and will be addressed through counsel as the law permits. Please respect our privacy during this challenging period. Okay, before I break down her statement, let me break down his, okay? Now, Marc, my brother, if you truly want privacy, this is just my advice to you. Don't make statements via People magazine. Don't tell us that you're the one who was separating from her. Don't go in, don't put yourself in the public spotlight if you don't want people to speculate about why y'all broke up. You cannot stop people from spreading rumors, making accusations, or whatever because you put it out there. So now it's free game for everybody to speculate on. Hello? If you wanted your privacy, you should have said nothing, because the moment you start making public statements to People magazine, you become a public figure, my brother. My advice to you is just stay silent on this type of situation. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm a private person, I ain't making no statements via People magazine about anything. If the woman wanted to, listen, okay, here's my thing. If you want to remain private, stay out the public spotlight, okay? Stay off of reality TV, let that be your hard no, and keep it pushing. People make all kinds of speculations about you already because you're married to her and because you're gonna be on the show. We have to, and then stop making these public appearances with her. You don't want nobody to talk about you, then stay out the public eye. That's like me getting on YouTube and saying something and not expecting people to come at me crazy in my comment section. Cause y'all do. Y'all come at me crazy all the time. But guess what I'm here for? I'm here for it because it tells me that you are engaged with the content. You understand what I'm saying? It tells me that something I said sparked a fire in you, and that's exactly what I want. You know what I mean? I'm not here for y'all to always agree with me. I'm here for you guys to feel comfortable enough to express your opinions and your viewpoints. And sometimes it's not going to be the same as mine, and I don't want it to be, because oftentimes, because we are a community here on this channel, I want you guys to voice your opinions that are opposing to mine as well as agreeing with mine, so that we can have a well-rounded channel. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want everybody to be like, oh yes, Richie, what you saying is true. No, that's cool. It's cool if you agree, but that's cool if you don't agree as well. That's what makes a community great. Now back to what I was saying. But Martin, thank you for letting us know that you were the one who wanted the separation. Now there was some things in the news about him having some like tax issues or something like that. I don't really get into stuff like that. I don't really feed into it as much because everybody got a tax issue. Everybody owes some money to somebody. If you watching this channel and you ain't got no debt, I mean, chime in, please. Go ahead. I'm waiting. As I suspected. Anyway, moving along. I don't have nothing to, that type of stuff to me is not funny, nor is it, because everybody got their things. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing, okay? Make a payment plan and get that sucker out the way. But back to the statements. Now, we're gonna break some things down because there was a rumor, and I think I reported on it a couple of weeks ago, that Kenya was having a breakdown on camera because of the stress of being a single mother. We talked about this. If you guys wanna go back a couple of videos, go watch it. I done so many videos, I don't even remember which one it is. But y'all know, if you're part of the community, you know, okay? So anyway, so there was that rumor. Then we see the couple on Tamron Hall, okay? Now, I don't watch that show. Congrats to Tamron though. Tamron, sorry, excuse me. I'm thinking about Tamron Judge. Anyway. Now, why are we doing the press rounds right before we announce that we're separating? Because technically, if we're divorcing or separating, there have been multiple issues that have led up to this point, right? So it won't just one thing yesterday and then everybody was like, oh, let's get the people to make a statement, y'all. No, okay? So I'm just raising some side eyes because of all the way this whole thing is shaping up. Right before this trailer comes out for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12, because I'm told that it's coming out very, very soon, okay? So as soon as the blink of an eye. So don't blink because you might miss it because it's coming, but actually you won't miss it because guess what? We're gonna be talking about it right here on this channel. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So you're going through these issues, you wanna make this appearance on Tamron Hall with the baby and with the family being together, and then you guys host a Black Excellence event together for the Real Housewives of Atlanta filming. And then 2 days later, y'all making a statement that y'all divorcing or separating. Notice that her statement said, divorcing my husband. His statement saying, separate from Kenya at this time. Now, I noticed that Kenya did not say anything about rumors, false accusations, or anything like that because she know the game. She know that the moment these statements come out, everybody online is gonna be speculating and whatnot, and that as is our right to do so when you put out the statement. If you didn't want us to know, girl and guy, just simply get the divorce, start the separation process, and leave it to us to see on the show. Unless I'm just trying to figure out, did something happen on the show or was somebody threatening to leak this information and so they just had to go ahead and make the statement in general? That's really what I want to know, because or they wanted to beat this trailer that's coming out that was going to probably show the reality of the situation and she wanted to get ahead of the game. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know down in the comments section. Now, Media Takeout is reporting. Now, we still, we give them this side eye right here. You see it? We giving that this side eye saying that he wants full custody of the baby. I don't believe that either. He don't really strike me as that type. Now, granted, I don't know what went down with the two of them. I try to look at these situations from the most positive perspective as possible, but I can't see him being that type of dude that would be like, yo, I need full custody of this baby. Number one, he living in New York. Number two, I am assuming that most of the time, from what we see, that the baby is with Kenya, right? So I can't see him doing any of that. So I feel like we can go ahead and debunk that myth. They did a whole article about it. Now, listen, you guys can go ahead and try to read it, but listen to this. I told y'all we breaking it all down. So they did happen to catch some snaps of Kenya still wearing her wedding ring. So we don't know what that means. Now, just because she's still wearing the wedding ring doesn't mean that there's still hope. Because I feel like if you've made this statement to People magazine, it's probably about to happen, okay? It's probably on its way to happening. Now, I've been reading some people's blogs and listening to some people's, channels, and, people are making speculations about this being sort of a thing for a storyline. I kind of would have thought that maybe if somebody else had broke the news, but because they actually put the statements out themselves, I kind of don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the real deal. Now, in the past, the people had said that she had faked her romances on the show. I don't want this to be something that was the case, right? For this particular situation. I want to believe that she really did get married with the best of intentions, and it just didn't work out, and maybe it will sometime in the future. I don't want to subscribe to the idea that she would do any of this for a storyline. I just feel like it's certain things, like it will be taking things a little too far, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Maybe they can join Phaedra and her man on Marriage Boot Camp to try to work this whole situation out, okay? Maybe we could see that happen. Now that would be some good TV right there. We TV, if y'all are listening to me, that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to be calling up Kenya and Mark right away and seeing if they can get themselves on Marriage Boot Camp for the next season, because they could be filming that while Real Housewives of Atlanta is actually playing. But actually that Bravo contract is probably so tight right now for Kenya that she can't do nothing, okay? She probably can't do nothing else. But that's just my speculation. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comment section below. What do you believe about this situation? I've given you guys the information as I've seen it, that I've gleaned and gathered from several sources. But I want to know what your feeling is about this, because I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know what that is. But, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I will give y'all a couple more opinions about Mr. Marc Daly, but I'm gonna leave that to myself for the moment. I don't know much about him. I don't know him personally or anything like that. I just have my own thoughts about him in general. But I don't feel like he's probably the type of person that wants to be on camera. I feel like he wants to live a low-key lifestyle, because everybody's not meant for reality television. You understand what I'm saying? Kenya's made for TV. She is. She just is. But I don't know that he is. So she might have to find herself somebody more like a dentist, who actually wants to compliment Porsha on reality TV and understands that it actually works better for their brand. Even all of these, the allegations that were coming against him this past summer, they work ultimately for her good, because they give her a ready-made storyline and keeps her interesting and fresh on the show. Regardless. So he, in fact, still does compliment her. So I want for Kenya to find her somebody that compliments her in that same way, or in the same way that Greg compliments Nene. He is more of like, an accessory on the show. Does that make sense? And I don't mean that in real life. I know they got real marriages and real love and all that kind of stuff like that. But in terms of the show, y'all get what I mean? Anyway, again, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, because you don't want to miss a single drip drop of what we got going on right here on this channel. Guess what, y'all? We'll see y'all in the next video.